Hello Pisces, welcome to Lotus Heart Tarot. I am so happy to have you here. We are diving right into your reading. I like to begin my readings by thanking those of you who have been so supportive of this channel, who regularly watch, who like, share, subscribe to the channel. Your support means the world to me on this journey. To those of you who are new to the channel, welcome, welcome. We are very, very happy to have you here. Just remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave all the rest, okay? So we're going to dive right in for Pisces. For Pisces, please, Spirit. For Pisces. Wow. Pisces, you're getting 33 and 66 in your numerology cards. So really, you know, just adding a layer of intensity to the energy of, you know, luck and being led by the divine, and the energy of coming into unity and harmony and aligning with what I'm getting right here. What is your birthright? So take it as it resonates, Pisces. It's kind of a intense, dramatic explanation here. I feel with this healing card, the energy of like heavy lifting of, wow, you know, kind of unburying yourself from some kind of rubble at some point, and really opening up yourself, your environment, your energy to align with. I am seriously getting the Great Pyramids. I don't know what in the world this energy is. I mean, is like a pyramid shape on the card, and I'm trying to ask myself, like, is it that? But no, I'm getting like the heavy lifting of stone, of rubble, to clear a way, like to be able to receive a signal. I do not know, guys. What a way to start a reading. Yeah, and then you have communication, and it's like communication is coming in, like you have cleared the path. You have a clear signal here. Lord, I do not know. Okay. So, I mean, definitely, just literally, this could mean that, you know, someone in your environment has done some healing and is ready to communicate. I'm getting like blue and gold here are significant colors, possibly like of the sky and the sun. I have no idea. All right, let's just keep going, shall we? Okay. I'm sorry, Pisces. I feel like a card flipped over in the deck, and as you can see, they're black on both sides, so it's really hard to find a flipper, but I like to get all the messages, and I at least like to feel sure that I got all the messages, so just gonna take a sec to further... Oh, there it is. Okay. I always find like that it's significant the way in which the cards present themselves as well. So this one is separate from these, okay? So I do feel, and I have been getting this energy now for days. For some of you, there is a past person, or there is someone whom separation has somehow occurred here, that it may be coming back, or that may be really missing you, that may be really thinking about reaching out and communicating. Okay. Pisces, I don't know. I am picking up on some really out there, energy. Like the Great Pyramids, and now I'm picking up on the energy of a duet, like as in like a masculine singing and then a feminine singing, and it doesn't, like, gender isn't what is important. It's the energy of calling and receiving the call, answering the call, kind of a vibe. But it is like in the form of a duet, like singing a duet. I like, guys, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like sometimes energy like this comes up, especially around like past life relationships or past life why can't I think of the word? Reconciliation, or, you know, I don't know. Something just feels off about the word reconciliation, but maybe that's the word. I feel there's an energy of one person who is wanting to be very lighthearted, just doesn't maybe necessarily take things as seriously, or maybe they are capable of taking it seriously, but they're just sort of wanting to have fun, or they haven't yet entered into the space in their life where they are serious. And that is part of this connection, okay? I don't know what this is, but all right, so you're getting, I just want to have fun with you. And then I'm getting like the answering call. I have a hard time trusting anyone. I'm doing just fine on my own. Like, I can't casually have fun with people because I end up caring about those people, and those people just want to have fun. So I get hurt. And then I have this energy, which I feel like is the first person answering the call of the second person. You see what I'm saying? You make me lose my cool, and I just don't know how to act in your presence. And so it's one of these things where I think someone is like kind of showing up ready to have fun, or ready to just sort of get curious, get to know people, you know, like they're in a vibe of like, okay, you know, or maybe even like, I find you attractive. Like, I just want to like go out and dance with you and have a drink with you, or whatever it is, you know? And then it's like someone saying like, no, I don't tread on those waters. I know from my past experience that that's how I end up getting hurt, because I end up caring about people, and I end up, you know, maybe even uncovering a project, or it's like, hi, Bubba, hi, like I end up finding out that you're someone who, like, people don't go beyond that place, you know? People sometimes that are in that energy or in that space in their life don't elevate beyond that, don't evolve beyond that, don't ever rise up to meet a higher calling. And I end up getting hurt, or I end up trying to help them, or I end up, you know what I mean? It's like I end up over investing and exhausting myself, and it's like, I'm done with that. I'm doing just fine on my own. And so there's almost like, if you want to make it into the inner circle of this person, it's like you have to sort of be serious. You can't be fly by night, flash in the pan, have a good time kind of person. And it's not that this person isn't capable of having a good time or being lighthearted, but it's kind of like there's a time and a place for it. And I will be that with you once you make it into my inner sanctum. But until then, no, I'm not going to show you that side of me. Very interesting. And then it's like, I feel like this person is like, oh, whoa, I have to get serious in order to be with you. And I'm so like attracted to you, or whatever it is, that it's like, I'm trying to straighten up. I'm trying to like, I'm trying to show you that side of me, but it's making me really nervous because now I'm investing. You're requiring me to invest, and when people invest, they get nervous, right? Because it's like, well, what if I'm investing and the whole thing falls apart? And it's not just that. I feel a sense of heavy attraction here. And it's the kind of attraction that it's like, yeah, sure, they're attractive, but it's like, I am magnetically drawn to this person. Like, I can't really explain it. I can't put my finger on it. Yeah, I know they look good, but like there's something else about them that, and it feels like it could be a bit of a past life connection. It feels like it's a little bit of a soulmate kind of, your soul recognizes this person. It may be the first time this person has really opened up to even experiencing that on this level, because no one's ever made them invest before. On the bottom of the deck, you have this mountain energy. Something or someone is standing in between us right now. Guys, the thing standing in between is someone has been heartbroken, someone has been hurt, and their hurtness is making them very leery of trusting, of opening up. This person has tried very hard to learn from the past. But there is an insane chemistry here. There is something that is drawing you together. And that passion feels like the purpose of it is to overcome the mountain, is to learn how to climb the mountain together. It's like, if we can't give up on the passion that we feel or the desire that we have for this, there is a purpose for it, and the purpose is for us to persevere, to climb the mountain, right? Okay. Let's go deeper. For Pisces, please, Spirit, for Pisces. Guys, okay, I am just going to tell you that your cards are very consistent. You have yet another 6. This is the Lover's card. You have a 6 here with the Tower. You also have communication here. You also have throat chakra here. You also have this blue here. You also have this blue here. So there's definitely a heavy emphasis on communication, or trying to, the throat chakra, it does not just indicate I'm showing up to tell you something, like the sky is blue. The throat chakra, it is, it is our means of communication, both hearing and speaking. And the heart chakra is closely, it's right there. The throat chakra and the heart chakra they're just like as close as you can get to each other, right? And you also have the energy of the third eye chakra with blue. So there's, when we are communicating from our highest and best place, right? We are incorporating our heart and our intuition. And we are saying much more than pleasantries and opinions and spitting facts. We are communicating for the purpose of coming into harmony, coming into unity, becoming one. understanding from a very high level of perspective. And we're not just relying on our humanness to do that, imperfectly and like foot in our mouth, tripping over our words kind of thing. We are connecting almost to like our spiritual self and allowing our spiritual self to help us to be brave or help us to overcome almost like the human condition. I don't know what this is, but it may be that someone's coming in. Baba. Oh, you're so cute. Bhakti, come on. That's just a neighbor. Don't worry about it. Let it go. Don't let it disrupt you. With the tower, it can be our defenses or our even like the sense of security that we've created for ourselves. So it's like, I have to learn how to trust you. The only way for me to learn how to trust you is for you to be honest and open and vulnerable with me. And you have to be able to trust me in order to be able to do that. And so what has to happen is we have to lose this sense of I'm doing just fine on my own. You know what I'm saying? It's like I have to be able to go out on a limb, to take a risk, to be vulnerable. And let me clarify. What is the Tower for Pisces, please? The Tower. Wow, yeah. Wow. Okay. So the first card that came up and came up upright is the Nine of Cups. This is, I'm emotionally content on my own. I'm doing just fine. Maybe I even have my dog. That is my companion. I can trust my dog. My dog isn't going to hurt me. I can tell my dog anything. My dog isn't going to betray me with that knowledge. And maybe I'm just by myself. But regardless, it's like I'm comfortable and I'm content and I'm okay. And I worked hard to get here. Seven of Coins. It has, I've been investing. I've been, transforming, planting seeds, blooming, blossoming, figuring myself out, opening up to myself and to life. And, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fine. But what happens, we have this sense with the devil of, yeah, that is good, that is great, but we can get stuck there. We can get stuck anywhere. It can become a space of comfort where we're not risking it. As human beings, we're meant to sort of take risks. We're meant to be uncomfortable. Wow, I said Seven of Wands, and then here's the Seven of Wands. Okay, so the devil is the devil energy associated with this tower is coming from the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is a point in life when I tried to trust someone. I believed that we were working together. I believed we were on the same page. I believed we were sharing a vision. And this person was in it until something else came along that kind of took their focus or became their priority, or that they wanted more than they wanted me. And through that, I had to fight back. Through that, I kind of had to fight for myself and for my own abundance, my own security, my own stability. And in that process, or through this entire experience, I reconnected with my knowledge of my own worth and my own value and what I was bringing to the table and what I deserved. And that is how I arrived at this place where there is a cost of doing business with me. There is a level of investment that must occur before I will open up to you, before I will let you into my sacred spaces, you know? And it does come from a sense of knowing that I'm worth it, but also protecting what I have built is also worth it. There is someone here who, you know, Knight of Coins, Six of Cups, is definitely trying to connect. We now have like 4 sixes in this reading, and you guys have been getting 6 after 6 after 6 lately. And this person is like, it feels as though they cannot stop thinking about you. It feels like they're daydreaming about you. It does feel like, even on some level, you may be kind of an answer to a fantasy that they've had, or, you know, it's kind of like, I'm even getting, it's like, maybe even as like a child, it's like this person imagined who they were going to end up with. And it's like, this is that one. And it's like, this person knows it. There's a deep inner knowing with this person. That's why they keep coming toward it, however slowly. It's because they recognize something in it that it's like, yeah, this energy has been with me all along, almost. You know what I mean? I feel such trepidation with this Page of Coins. There's something here like, I have learned my lessons, my spiritual lessons. It hasn't taken me to a place where I'm totally shut off or shut down, right, from wanting it. But I'm very cautious. I'm very skeptical. It's not even skeptical. I've been trying to avoid using that word. It's come up many times in my mind. It's like, I'm cautious. But I want it. I want connection. I want this. So I'm trying to show up the best I can. I'm trying to offer what I have to offer. Hope, you know, it's kind of like, if you come toward me, I'll respond, you know. I'll keep it equal. I'll keep it equitable. Six of Cups for Pisces. Lord. Pisces. This is spiritual. First of all, you have a lot of sevens coming out right now. But God, Pisces. Somebody is really, really, really feeling this connection big time. Clarifying your Six of Cups. You have the Page of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Cups upright, the Star upright, the 10 of Cups upright, and the 7 of Swords flipped in the deck. and stayed in the deck. So it's a separate energy. And what I got immediately when I had to look and find that 7 of Swords, and I'm looking at the other energies that have come out, right? There's an energy of I'm not being honest with you about how I feel or about how much or how deeply I'm feeling this. I honestly think this person potentially could see having kids with you or having a family with you. For sure. There is someone here who gets so freaking nervous. And they get nervous because it's like they see their whole life in this situation. And they're trying not to let that show. They're trying not to be like overwhelming or obvious or... And it isn't even just like how it appears to be or how it looks. It's also like this person is afraid of their own feelings, their own interpretation, their own, like they're afraid of being this vulnerable with their own self. But it's like, I want this so bad. This is the thing that I have always wanted above all other things. With the Star and the 10 of Cups, it's like, my wish fulfillment has always been a happy marriage or a happy union. Having true emotional contentment with another person. But I'm scared. They don't know how you really feel. With the Page of Swords in reverse, I'm literally getting, this is like someone who has been watching, has been observing until it's so clear to them that they don't need to see anymore. And it's almost like the more that I see, the more it confirms. And so I don't want to see anymore. It's like I don't want to be any more sure than I already am. Like, because that is tough. It's difficult. It just, all it does is make me more nervous. I keep getting a lot of nerves from the Page of Swords in reverse. The 2 of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. This person is trying to put this choice out there for you. That's how I feel. That's how I'm interpreting it. Keep in mind, these readings are always reversible and that you got to take what resonates. But it's kind of like, I'm putting this choice in your hands. I'm doing everything I can to be someone worthy of you choosing me or being the person you need me to be or showing you that I am showing up. I'm trying to be transparent. I don't feel like they are, because with the 7 of Swords here being clarified by the Lovers and the 10 of Cups, it's like this person has almost like already made up their mind. Or they have made up their mind, but they don't want you to know it. They don't want you to see it. It's like they want you to choose them. It feels very much, Pisces, like there's a conversation about a choice coming up. The 2 of Cups for Pisces, please. The 2 of Cups. Yeah. So it's like something has to give here because we can't keep. It's messing with this person's mind. All right, first of all, you have 3 5s showing up right here. You also have 3 2s that have shown up here, right? Boom, boom, boom. There's a decision that's leading to some kind of choice here. And it's based on something that's trying to come into alignment. It's like, bless you. Sorry, my husband sneezing. The thing is, it's like coming into harmony. Okay. I want to say that this is what I want to say, but this isn't exactly right. It's like someone is trying to come into harmony with you, Pisces. Someone is trying to balance things out. Someone is trying to be what you need. Someone is trying to even like, I feel like determine what it is you're looking for. Like I'm getting like precognitive. Like I'm trying to anticipate what you need before you need it to try to win your trust. It almost feels a little bit like I'm spinning my wheels kind of energy. Like I'm not really sure what to do. I just know that I maybe have never wanted anything as much as I want this. And I've never experienced the type of potential that I feel. Like 10 of Cups coming out twice with anyone else. I've never felt an ability to even sync up to this degree with another person or whatever, but it's like now it's gotten to the point where I feel so far out on a limb and that I want this so bad that I'm almost kind of spinning my wheels. I'm almost kind of unable to make progress, like until I know that you're choosing this, or that we're in this together, or that it's like what I really want to say here is that it's a sure thing, but it's like there are no such thing as a sure thing. You know what I mean? It's like we can't ever get to that degree of certainty when we are talking about relationships, right? So it's kind of like there's something, it's almost as if, I feel, let's just go with this. Person A, okay, goes into the situation like, I really want to have a good time, da 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 da. And you got person B who's like, I don't do good times. Good times lead to me getting hurt. I really need to be able to trust you. So person A is like, whoa, I'm really attracted to person B. I'm really feeling a magnetic pull to this person. I feel like I am going to try. I'm going to try showing up for person B. I'm going to try to earn their trust. I'm going to try to earn their respect. And in this process, they end up investing. And they feel they've invested. They are doing something it almost feels as though they have never done before. And it feels like both people are doing something they've never done before. It's like person B is holding on to their boundaries and person A is working to, win someone's affection or like earn their way into a situation. And it's like kind of disruptive to both people because, if person B can sit there and say, well, I have standards and that's why I don't let anyone in, then they're kind of sitting in a comfort zone of avoidance of, well, I don't have to put my heart on the line. I don't have to take any emotional risks because no one is really showing up that is making me feel like I need to or that I should. And then person A shows up and is like, well, hey, I'll give it a shot because for whatever reason, I'm feeling a real pull toward you. And person A is like, okay, I guess I can't stop you. And then person A is sort of like really investing. And once people start investing, they start feeling like they have a lot to lose. And it isn't even just that this person is investing. It's that the more they uncover about the situation, the more strongly they feel about it, the more they understand why they're feeling such a magnetic pull. And then they feel like they're way the hell out on this limb, completely vulnerable, and they're not sure where the hell person B is standing, or what they're thinking, or where they're at. And so it comes to this moment for this person where it's like they know better than to kind of let their thoughts defeat them. They know that if they really start looking around and realizing how far out on a limb they are, they're going to do something bad. They're going to cut the limb off, or they're going to jump off the limb, or whatever. And they know they don't want to do that. But they're looking around and they're like, man, I'm the one that is putting all of this investment in. And I think because those kinds of investments are easier to see. When you're trying to open up and trust someone, it's much harder to see that investment because it's all internal. It's all going within and shifting things and moving things and going, how am I feeling? Can I lift this burden? Can I let this go? Can I release this? Can I open up just a little bit wider? Can I let this person in just a little bit more? You know, and so it's kind of less obvious, the investment. It's less obvious, you know, how far out on the limb person B is. You see what I'm saying? And so it's kind of like person A is like, man, they have options. They could just choose someone else, and I would just be screwed. Like I can't go on not knowing. I can't go on just going, yeah, it's okay with me if you're not really open, or you're not really obvious, or you're not really letting me know, you're not really communicating what your choice is here, or your choice isn't obvious to me, you know, because it's like person A is kind of like, I'm showing up, I'm da-da-da, you know what I mean? And person B is more introverted, or more, you know, introspective. Like what has to happen is more internal. So there's something here where it's coming to this point where a choice has to be made. It has to be verbalized. It has to be spoken, especially with the Two of Swords here, clarifying the Two of Cups. It's like, we can't move beyond this point to explore this relationship until we're both opened up to it completely. Okay. So there is something coming here where something where a period, or there's a choice that is being made. And for me, it looks like the choice being made is to really show up. And, you know, this may actually, for some of you, actually just be happening inside one of these people. And it may be like the person A in your relationship is like, you know what? I'm going to double down. You know what? I'm not going to get afraid. I'm not going to let my fear get to me. I'm not going to shut down because I'm not getting some kind of external validation. I'm going to validate myself inside. I'm going to tell myself, you know what? I know I'm worth it. I know that I'm a good catch. I know that I deserve happiness. I know that it's my birthright. I know that I am abundant, and I know that I can be someone who shows up for someone. And because I know that, I believe the choice will be made to choose me. So it's kind of almost like, it's borderlining on like kind of a law of assumption type kind of a deal, a vibe here, but it's kind of like finding the confidence within yourself to know that regardless of what goes down here, you can handle it, and that you are walking away or walking into this situation, and there is no better person to be, you know? I mean, I know it sounds sort of corny and cheesy, but it's kind of like that. This kind of confidence, or this kind of energy, feels as though it's shifting the entire connection from We're getting to know each other. We're starting to align with each other. Our energies are starting to sync up, kind of to like, we are full on coming together. A little bit at a time, we are really coming together in a healthy, balanced, solid, stable way. And it's taking time, and it's kind of methodical. Bhakti, oh my gosh. You throw that duck around like a maniac. I'm sorry guys, I got a package, and my dog has this like giant duck that we got it for him because if it's not the duck, it's the curtains kind of a thing. And as much as I love him, and I have replaced my curtains many times for him without being upset with him, we found out that large stuffed animals work, and then we don't have to replace our curtains. So anyway, back to the Temperance card. It's like when I'm stepping in with confidence, that confidence is reflected in the other person, and that other person has confidence. When I trust myself, the other person trusts me. When I show up in the energy that is, the other person mirrors me, kind of an energy, and it allows for this deeper level coming together, a little bit, balanced, centered, healthy, healing energy, healing all the past hurts, healing all the connections where we couldn't trust, we didn't believe, we didn't have confidence, because all of those reflections are a reflection of the other person's insecurity that they're projecting onto you. And so when someone is like, no, you know what? I know I am worthy. I know that I'm a catch. I know that I am all of these things. And they step into the situation like this, then what they're reflecting is the same thing to you. And there isn't this projection of insecurity that is the undoing of relationships. With the Three of Coins here, guys, you know I love the Three of Coins, and I really love it here because this is the foundation of all good relationships. You are sharing a vision, you're sharing a plan, and you're equally collaborating to make it happen. And this is the strongest foundation that you can build a relationship on. So there is like, it feels a decision that, yeah, we're coming together, we're doing this thing. And it's because someone shows up in the energy that the other person needs to see, or that when this person shows up that way, the other person reflects it back, mirrors it back. And that's what gives this relationship the strength to come together. All right, Pisces, I'm going to get you some message cards. If you're dealing with a water sign, I love your sense of humor. Our love can power galaxies, and I want you by my side. If you're dealing with a fire sign, facing my reflection is more than I can handle. This person's not ready to step up like that yet. You are my star who outshines the others. I want to be there to take care of you. I am drawn to your deep intelligence and wisdom. And I know that you know that I'm hiding deep feelings for you, and now I feel stuck. If you're dealing with an earth sign, I'm afraid if you touch me, you will destroy me. Things aren't always as they seem. Can we just kiss all night? And love isn't always on time. Please be patient with me. And if you are dealing with an air sign, how do I get you alone? It's heartbreaking we can't have more than we do now. How I wish I could hold you tonight. You are my destiny. You leave me breathless and without words. Pisces, this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. I hope it brings you some peace and clarity. If it does, let me know. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I'm truly happy to share this space and this journey with you. And I send you off with all my very best. Until next time. Bye-bye.